Do you have a dating deal breaker, disaster, or dilemma? Let's talk about it. Welcome to the Dating Diaries. All right. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's the, how does that go?
It's the end of the week. It's the last day.
So what you want to do?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So what up, y'all?
Whew.
It is Friday.
It's Friday. Long week. Glad
we're here. Yes. We pull through. We do. We always do. That's, that's part of coming here with you guys every week is we always pull through. We know the end of the week is on the way. That part.
We know that Pajama Mo will have on pajamas and a chain, on a Friday.
Shave my chest hair too.
Oh, do you really do that?
Yeah. I don't like hair on my body like that.
So you just looking like a big baby?
Yeah, if I can, especially this time of year. The winter, it keeps me warm, but other than that, I like to get rid of it.
Okay, so it's just a smooth, you just all the way down,
not all the way, but close enough. I ain't gonna tell all my business, but
Okay, all right, okay.
But underarms in the summertime though.
Shave the underarms in the summertime.
Yeah, because it stains white t-shirts.
So why leave it in the wintertime?
Because unless I'm wearing a lot of white, I don't, Never mind, y'all. Y'all get off of my business. All the ladies that know me know, though. I'll put that out there.
Well, I would not be surprised if some of our ladies. We don't know. What do you got planned? What do you have planned this weekend? What are you getting into this weekend? What are y'all getting into this weekend?
We have an event. We're going
tomorrow. To the Black Effect podcast. The
Black Effect. A lot of the podcasters are meeting, and it's a kind of like a festival, right? Yes. They're doing a lot of live podcasts. Some of your favorite podcasts.
Which are you looking forward to seeing the most?
That's a great. Believe it or not, probably. Mona, because I think she's hilarious.
Okay.
Charlemagne, that's Don't Call Me White Girl, if people don't know.
Yeah.
But believe it or not, Nori and them, but they're so far at the end.
Yeah.
The Drink Champs, it's like, it's not, it's all the way at the end. We'll see if we make it. But I'm just interested in just the younger people, seeing the come up of other people. There's different platforms. There's some informational stuff in there, people giving their opinions and advice, and there's all kinds of little goodies in there. So it'd just be interesting to be in the same space at like-minded people and just kind of do our thing.
Definitely be interesting. Atlanta is the home of millions and millions of podcasts. So I am sure we will be in good company with lots of peers that like to talk and have a lot to say. I don't know that I will get a chance to actually see her and talk to her, but Lauren, I'm so proud of her. That's now in the Breakfast Club. She's part of the host. I've known Lauren since she was with TMZ, just from, as a publicist, reaching out to TMZ for stories. And she always, I would say she always hits me up and asks, for my side of things or my client side of things before. I appreciate that. She's a real journalist. And I told her, I got a chance to tell her I was really proud of her when they finally made the announcement. Because at first it didn't look like she was going to get it. A lot of people were feeling like she should have. They brought on Jess, but then they ended up bringing her as well. And I did have a chance to just tell her how proud I was of her. So that was cool.
But I've seen a lot of people, when I was combing over this stuff. So I think you're gonna you work good in those rooms. You're gonna bump into a lot of people that
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. We'll see. It'll be interesting. I have not been out and about since some things have happened. So we'll see. That'd be interesting.
But I know a lot of people out there are going to be watching the Michael Jackson movie.
Yes, I'm going to see the Michael Jackson movie on Sunday.
I was going to see it, but plans changed. But
But one monkey don't stop no show. You just gotta.
Yeah, I ain't going by myself. I'll wait. But I have not been hearing good things. I'll just say that.
It's been a mixed bag. It's been a mixed bag because I actually looked at an Instagram post, no, a Facebook post, and it was like half the people liked it, the other half did not.
Well, because, and I will say this part I do know. It's not his whole life story. So let's be real clear. It's a period. It's a block between, this space, and there are a lot of people left out. And they did shoot a lot of it. A lot of it didn't make it, huh?
His sisters are not.
They don't even mention the brothers' names.
Oh, the brother. But that's weird because Jermaine is executive producer.
This is what they don't even, you don't know which one's Jermaine. That's what I was told.
Yikes.
Somebody gave me the lowdown this morning. It was like, just prepare, even some people even thought that there wasn't enough Quincy Jones. They don't even say how they met. Like,
Well, I mean, you're never going to make everybody happy. You're never going to make everybody happy.
If you want to do a biopic, then do the biopic.
But that would probably take more than one movie.
Hey, what's Netflix for?
Yeah.
You could have broke 2 hours in 3 days and did whatever it took, man. I think it's probably room for a lot of different interpretations of it. I'm open-minded until. I love the director though. Shout out to Antoine Fuqua, Pittsburgh native, which is like a second or third home to me. But Antoine Fuqua,
isn't he the one that was cheating? Isn't he the cheater?
We're talking about film. He's the guy that directed Denzel in this Oscar-winning role in Training Day. He did Brooklyn's Finest. He's did a lot of the Denzel movies when he's playing the what's the name guy. So
isn't he married to Lela Rashawn? He was cheating on her.
That's his personal life. We're on the business stuff. Things happen.
With Nicole Murphy, it was
with the things happen in life. But shout out to Antoine Fuqua.
I'm not shouting him out. I do not shout him out. Mo shouts him out. I do not. So that's canceled it out. I do not shout him out. She stayed with him though, so he's still married to Lela Rashawn. But yeah, I'm just saying that's a part of his. That's a part of his. That's a part of what I think.
Obviously, it didn't stop him from getting the biopic.
Obviously, it didn't, and I think he did. Did he do the Denzel Spike Lee? No, obviously Spike Lee did it, but I think he did something else with Denzel.
No, he does the. What is the Denzel movie when he's the hired
the Equalizer?
Yeah, he does those.
Yeah, that's the last thing he did with Denzel.
Yeah. So they work well together. Obviously, Training Day.
Well, obviously they don't work well enough because Denzel should pull him to the side and let him know that
what they got to do with the man.
He has no business being with Nicole Murphy.
That's on his personal time.
I'm just saying Denzel is a man of the cloth at this point.
You think that's going to mess up Hollywood money? Long as he brings in the money, because all them men are probably doing the same.
Yeah, Denzel probably did it too. But I'm just saying
we ain't talking about Denzel. We ain't talking about Denzel. I'm talking about the big wigs that hired Denzel.
I know, but I'm just saying that has nothing to do with what we're talking about. We know him as the cheater.
Shout out to him, Antoine Fuqua. He's a great director. So that would make me want to go see it. What's the gay guy that plays the daddy that playing Joe Jackson?
Coleman Domingo.
He's a little sugary, man, isn't he?
I love him. He's so good though.
When I saw a clip today, him and Jafari was walking down Jennifer Hudson's little Soul Train line.
Yes. And
Jafari starts dancing. Then this brother starts dancing.
Coleman, let me tell you something. Coleman is living his best life.
That man scares me.
It's kind of ironic because I bet in no world did Joe Jackson ever think that he would be played by a member of the LGBTQ community.
Let me tell you something. If Joe Jackson knew somebody from the LBC community, he would jump out, man.
Coleman is a great actor, though. I love him. Great actor. Very, very, very. I mean, he is like limitless in the type of roles he can deliver. I'm not gonna lie.
He's a talented brother, though.
He is. I didn't think he looked like Joe Jackson, which is why I was kind of like, I'm confused. But let's see. I'm open. Wigs and makeup and contour can do all types of things.
He's an actor, so he's gonna get, I believe.
Yeah, and I know my husband is excited about seeing. Well, I don't know if he'll be able to lust.
Andre say she's not playing those sexy type.
She's not playing a sex. But you know what? Shouts out to Nia Long for actually playing that role, because a lot of women would not want to play something that was not the sexy,
But you got to get what you can get. When's the last time you seen her in a movie? Like,
no, that's not true. Her and Lorenz Tate have a movie coming out.
I said last time you seen her, not when she's going to.
We just saw her. We've seen her in some things. I
said the last time.
I'm thinking of it.
Yeah, exactly. But she's going to do good, and good for her, man. I think
she's been viral. She's been trending.
Showing the range of herself. Like, she could do this, and I think that's dope.
Mm-hmm.
Playing a range of, what's the brother? Lorenz Tate is Lorenz Tate is playing, not Quincy, Barry Gordy.
Is he? Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's playing Barry Gordy.
Okay, he played. You know what? I did not see him playing. What was that? Ricky. Who did he play? That musical artist years ago. And
the brother from Frankie Lyman.
Frankie Lyman. I remember when they cast.
That was his best role.
I did not think he would be able to pull that off, and he really did.
Best role, best.
It was funny when he started doing that. That was hilarious, though.
That was he played that's what I'm talking about. Like, step outside that comfort zone and play some other stuff. And they took a chance on that brother, and he did well. Good for him.
He did. So okay, I'll let you guys know on Wednesday what my thoughts are on Michael, the biopic.
But I hope it does well, though. I really do.
I hope so too. I just want to see. I just like going to the movies, and it's been now I'm going to see this, and I'm gonna let y'all know how it goes. But I'm super excited about The Devil Wears Prada 2. I'm beside myself. I cannot wait.
My ex she made me watch that movie every time it came on. She wanted to watch it.
Yeah, I love
the first one.
The Devil Wears Prada. Yeah,
that's a big chick movie.
It's a culture film. It's like it's Anna Wintour.
I never thought that you would make a sequel out of something like that.
I'm excited though, and the fact that they had Meryl Streep and Anna Wintour on the cover is just amazing. Now, it's interesting that they had Anne Hathaway as the most beautiful, people's most beautiful, but
white people's most beautiful.
Hey, kudos to her. She's a great actress.
No, but she is though. She is.
Speaking of actors and actresses, I just wanted to give a little update from one of the actors that we got to know last season on Ready to Love. You guys know the vibes. Darius Blackmon. We didn't talk to Darius on the show, but Mo spoke with him, and we talked to one of his ladies. But I just happened to be scrolling through my Instagram, and I saw that Darius had, from Ready to Love Detroit, had a message for the ladies. And so I thought it would only be right if we shared it on this Friday. He's got the Cartiers there. He's got definitely has inked in the beard, and of course it would not be Darius and it would not be Blackmon without the fur. So Darius had a message. I think this was last week. He says, "Good morning, Queens. I'm from Detroit, where we don't mind treating our women the right way. I want you to know we see your hard work and effort you put in from raising kids, paying bills, and still finding time to get fine from a real stepper. Allow us to take some pressure off you. I challenge my brothers to send a hardworking, beautiful woman $250 today, or send her something for lunch. Ladies, post your Cash App and let these kings step in." Mo?
You first, Darius. Let me see yours first. I will go after you go. Because I got a sneaky suspicion you getting 25% of all this shit. That's what I think.
Darius has ushered a challenge.
This is a hustle. I will guarantee you he gets a percentage. He's
in the DMs. Like that. I don't think that Darius is getting a percentage.
He's not doing this for free, Christal. The woman, his sister told you he puts people to work.
He did. She did. But I'm thinking, like, first of all, he said, I'm Darius from Detroit. And I want you guys to know that message was in all caps. There were no periods or commas. So I just kind of added my own. But there is an exclamation point after a real stepper. Yeah, so hey, I feel like Darius was out here fishing. I feel like he's fishing.
This is vagina bait.
It is because I would guarantee you, in fact, I want to go a step further and just share some of the responses, because I know women, as much as we act like we're smart, we fall for that mess every time. In fact, people have reposted it. Somebody said, when I opened my IG and saw you grinning, I knew Friday was going to be all right. Hilarious. Hilarious. And there's some women putting their cash apps. I see cash app.
I will guarantee you he's in the DM. I need $25 of that.
Oh, no, say it ain't so. He said, a woman says, I love it. And thank you for blessing the timeline with your cute ass face and $1 million smile. How thoughtful. Beautiful gesture. So sweet. Us queens, thank you. Good morning. Cash apps. All the people are putting their cash apps in. What a nice gesture. Good morning. Thank you in advance. Yeah.
You think this man is doing this out of the kindness of his heart?
I'm telling you, there are no men called. There are only cash apps. And Lauren put hers in the.
Oh, I'm on your ass, Lauren. No. Hold up. I'm on your ass, Lauren. You got a man out there with fur coat in the springtime, panhandling for y'all.
And they're putting it in the chat now. I bet the ones that he likes the way they look, he's probably reaching out to them.
Come on now.
I don't know if he's sitting his own 250. Let's put some money on it. Who thinks that Darius has put out? I'm telling you,
put your cash app on there and see what happens.
These women love him.
Somebody said love tricks. Yes.
I mean, I see nobody. Everybody is so sweet. Thank you. Hey, King. I love y'all. We gotta do better. We say we're smart, but
I don't pander to women. I'm sorry. I love women, but I don't pander to them either. Love me or leave me alone. That's my attitude. But for him to do that, if you think he's not, we've seen the show, ladies. Keep it real. This man.
They are all going in. Thank you. Good morning, King. Thank you, handsome. Thank you. Thank you. Send the money. Darius, these men are
I got a good morning handsome mug for doing nothing but showing up. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If she like
you, got 700. You got 700. Hey, this lady, there is an evangelist on here, and she says, King Darius, you already know my cash app. Oh,
ask him, show me him sending money to at least 2 people.
Somebody said, has anyone received cash app? And another lady said no.
Pay that Caucasian lady back some of her money, and then I'll pay her. Come on, man.
All right, so it says Detroit men actually have a national reputation of spending on women with no issues. Don't do us like that. I have heard that. I have heard that men.
No, I get it. That's the reputation. I can name a few other states that will do that. I'm not gonna say which states they are. Y'all have to find out for
this is
yourself.
a safe space.
Or cities, should I say? Pardon me.
You can say, but this is a safe
and
space.
there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm saying this is personal towards him.
It is.
Come on now.
This lady said, "Good morning, King. I need it. My son is going to prom May 1st, and I'm tired."
Where's Daddy at? Come on, man.
Like, oh, hey, you have the wrong energy. That is the wrong energy.
I guarantee you that $250 is going to your nails and your hair for those pictures that they might catch you in while they're taking pictures of your son.
This lady said, "You already know what it is when it comes to me. I'm a hard worker and a single parent." Somebody said, "This is very trailblazing. You don't see this often."
I understand this. How is it? He's not giving you the $250.
He is encouraging other men to step up to the plate.
You want to impress me? You show me where you did that to at least 2 women.
The problem is, this lady says, "I'm not blocking a blessing, but let's hope we don't get scammed." Because I was this tickled me. This is blessing me on a Friday.
What this is?
This lady has put her scannable, the whole QR code. Okay. Hey,
come on, man. Come on, man.
That was so thoughtful of you, Darius Blackmon. Thank you.
He didn't give you no money.
I love it.
Hey, fellas, go out there and give your whole paycheck to all the women. Like, come on.
Okay,
man.
This one guy said, "I did lunch for 2. Wait a minute. And then Darius said, "My guy, let's go, fam." King Darius, thank you for acknowledging queens everywhere with the utmost love and respect, who do their thing the right way. Have a blessed weekend. Salute. Thank you, King. Somebody said it's almost nurse. Hey, it's almost Nurse Appreciation Week too. No, that's good for you because
now you begging. See, the man already offered lunch.
Stop begging.
That's lunch for the week. Come on, man.
Oh,
if you're a nurse, you make decent. Man, sit your nurse ass down. I'm not going for this shit.
Mo, you have the wrong energy. You have the wrong energy.
Y'all act like he gave y'all them. I could get on here and tell dudes to do this, and y'all go, come on, man.
I would just say first. I hope the women be careful because I got scammed with my Cash App by a fake organization. It wasn't a man, but it was an organization that told me I had won. They were Cash Apping me some money, Cash Apping me the money and something, and they asked for my Cash App, and the next thing I know, I'm in Kroger and I hear toot 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 toot, and they have hacked into my Cash App and are taking money out.
Detroit, Atlanta, Miami, and New York.
They said, good morning, King Darius. What a wonderful representation of the Detroit fine gentleman. You have a blessed. Now, Mo, at this point, you kind of look like a hater.
He didn't give you. He put some.
But these women are weak. These women are happy. They are happy. They are very happy.
It is so easy because women fall in love with what they hear. Show us the 250.
I'm still scrolling out.
It is the 500 that you gave. If it's 250, 2 women is 500. Show me that.
Thank you, Darius, for noticing our hard work. Don't say 250, just send me a good man. Okay, girl. I mean, seriously, it is 800 comments on here.
I think he didn't know that.
Send this to my daughter. She just graduated with her doctorate. Reward the Black girl magic. Yes.
I would guarantee you he got the idea for somebody else, but he got a bigger platform.
You are hating on Darius.
No, I can see right through. Y'all saw I was right about him and the other brother. You think I'm wrong now?
Thank you, Darius, we truly appreciate it. Just the post for showing us love. Thank you to all the men for protecting and providing. Y'all service never goes unnoticed. Now, why are you putting a thumbs down to that?
Because not to her in need or the sisters feeling appreciated, because I think you should. But realize who you're talking to. Like, don't let that blind you of the stuff that we do know. And I'm not even talking about the stuff that was assumed or the assumptions of him or the allegations. I'm talking about the stuff that you figured out and that you seen on your own. Come on now. I offered the chance the brother to come on the show. He didn't want to do it. We did have a conversation, and it was a cool conversation. He didn't want to come on the show. Frankly, he didn't like Christal.
Oh, shit. Well, hey,
he was like, man, you was cool, but that other lady, that lady.
Oh well, Darius.
He just thought Christal took some cheap shots. Well, I don't understand because I took the same shots, but I don't.
Yes, it's all good. I don't even think. I mean, the things I said about the ink on the hair was true.
I said the same thing. I said he used a half a can of spray. Anyway, it don't.
Hey, these ladies are put that. But I'm saying, hey, you got. But I always acknowledge that a lot of women did like Darius. I mean, I am still scrolling.
Mother's Day, the day before, Saturday before Mother's Day, I'm gonna say shout out to all my sisters out there. I'm gonna do something and just like really hard. Well, I can't do it then because every man is gonna be. I've realized that you are the mother and the father of the.
They'll love it.
That's what I'm saying. Please see through this. No, and I'm not taking the credit away from you ladies. Let me be real clear. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just like, realize the messenger. And this man.
There's one out of 800, one person said the fact that you cropped the female out of this picture. Oh God.
Come on. That alone should let y'all understand.
That is hilarious. He cropped her out.
But he knew, and you know who was in that picture, right?
I know who was in the picture. We all do.
That's what I'm saying. Come on now. But he thought he looked fly in that picture, so he said, "This the one."
King Darius, exotic car rentals call today. Prices starting from $700, and you can book now and get a Bentley or a Rolls Royce. Okay,
that's recently.
I just wanted to.
He done back with. He done got the lady done got soft on him again.
He could, or he got another lady. He may have another lady.
Two ladies. You got some real luck. But I have the sneaky suspicion
he does. I think, but you think so?
I have the sneaky.
Yeah, these are all new cars, though.
I think we ran across another one. Hustler's luck.
Listen at the prices. The white Rolls Royce Ghost is $1,800.
For the weekend?
The Rolls Royce Ghost is $1,800. This is for Prom.
Oh.
Dates are booking fast. Comes with 6 hours of rental and a chauffeur. The white Rolls Royce
for $1,800.
$1,800. That's good prices, man. You can Atlanta. Everybody in Atlanta will be on this.
Nah, I had a Lamborghini for $800 a day in Miami.
Okay, white Porsche is $1,200. The green Benz now, and I should have got this video for y'all because the video is Darius getting out. So I don't know if you get him and the car. I don't know. But hey,
shout out to that brother. Yo, if it works,
it's working. Trust me.
So, but I just think it's hilarious that we forget. Women
love,
and that's why they say it's a fool. Like, you're never gonna, as long as you got game, you just got to go somewhere else or wait it out, then come back.
You gotta go someplace else because this is like he's been doing this in the right.
Detroit area. You just wait it out, Especially you on TV. What?
Yeah,
You
that's
in
what
a couple Tubi movies? What?
That probably helped. The Tubi movies and the Ready to Love definitely give you the type of profile people want to be close to it. It's hot. They want to be close to the heat. I'm not hating. I don't know why Darius didn't like me. I'm not hating. I don't hate. I congratulate. I'm gonna put this video up just because I just feel like the Ready to Love folks, while we're waiting for the next season in Chicago,
can't wait. But I see Lauren Access out there doing her thing, continuing, moving forward. Still talking about the colorism though. I think that's a little alarming. After the fact, months after the fact.
I think that what happens is when you find a topic that connects with people, you got to stay there. You know what I mean? So
okay.
Yeah, you can't keep talking about Vince and the Ready to Love situation.
But her finding so many people hating on her, I find it. What did she say? I saw this last week. I find it funny after the fact that we get along after the show is taped. Then once the show is aired, there's beef.
That happens on a lot of seasons, though, and I don't think it's weird. I think that
because of the confessionals, right?
I see what you said. I don't like it. So
and the confessionals, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When I see what happened, I don't like it. And that happens with Real Housewives of Atlanta. That happens with all the shows, the reality shows. When we're filming, but you're not telling me what you're saying behind my back, and I'm finding out what you told other people because everybody starts talking after. So
that's a fact.
That's normal. But the good thing about it, I will say they're lucky because they had extra time. This is a pretty long middle between the new season, right? Because Philly, Detroit came right back to back after Philly, so they didn't really have a chance to
but it was still a year later.
It was. But now Darius provided us with a lot of laughter, and I appreciate that. And I just wanted to share with you guys what's going on, because he is definitely somebody that is going to continue to do that, and I bet he used Ready to Love to promote himself. Now, before we move on, did we talk about what everybody thought about Mike going on Real Housewives of Atlanta?
Mike, cool. Bless.
Mike Bless.
No, we kind of skimmed over it last week, but we didn't really tap into it.
What did you see the
I saw the clip.
Okay.
You showed even the clip.
Yeah.
That's all I saw.
Yeah. I wonder what you guys think. Did you guys think that some people said that he played himself? The crazy thing is he was on the first episode and that's it. That's the last time we'll see him on the show. He is not on the show this season. He did the first episode, which we don't know when they filmed it. They filmed that first, but Portia ended up picking the girl, Sway. And so she paraded that relationship around, and that's the one that she locked into. So
and I told him for him and just to be in and out like that, it's a good look. That can't harm him. So I was in favor for it. I get it. I'm not mad at it. It ain't like he was there. His personal stuff was getting dragged out, and he was caught up under the wing of Portia. I'm not mad at that.
But what's the point of doing it for that small segment?
The world is watching. They have the number one.
Are y'all? Did y'all? I don't think that's going to help him. I'm just going to say we could.
He took a shot, and I don't think it's going to hurt.
I think it could. I think if he was up for a role, it's kind of hard to take him seriously when you would do that. But I mean, I guess maybe the Country Wayne skits probably also make it hard.
I can really say what.
Maybe the Country Wayne skits are the ones that kind of make him. But he was making so much money with those that probably like, I got to make the money.
I heard Wayne pays like Tyler Perry. He's generous.
He is generous, and he talks about it. He is very generous. I like Country Wayne though.
I do too.
I like it. Whenever I see him, whenever I hear what he has to say about different things, his perspective, I like it. I see recently that he said he was in a relationship and he's
a rapper's baby's mama.
He cut. Oh, is it really?
Yeah, and he introduces her as my wife. You know who it is, right?
No.
You don't know?
No.
He's seeing Fabulous's old baby mama, the one she got the 3 kids by.
Oh.
And he introducing them as, this is my wife.
Emily. Oh, I did not. I watched the whole interview, didn't know who he was talking about. Whoa.
Yeah, he's with her. Gave the daughter like $10,000 on her birthday in cash. That's what we're saying.
Wow. So let me ask you this. Do you think that there's a little bit of, I mean, she's a beautiful girl. I like her. But do you think that his devotion, because he was like, I cut off everybody else, told him this is what I'm doing. My wife. Do you think that his rush to make her the one and to lock it down was amplified by who she was formerly with?
It could play a small part, but
how big of a piece of that pie?
10%.
All right, 10% ain't bad. I'm not mad at 10%.
Yeah, then 10% because really, it's all on how she carries herself, right?
No, she's dope. She's dope. I like her.
No, I respect her. I like how she carries herself.
Yeah, and
I think that plays a bigger part than the 10%. Because you could be with a Tommy, or you could be with you could pick a bunch of baby mamas, but I think any man sees how she moves, or at least what we see. Let me be real clear with that. At least what we see, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be mad at that. You'd be like, yo, if one of them situations like the song, if I had it, I know what to do with it.
Yeah.
You had it, what would you do?
Right.
It's one of those.
I did not
She's
know.
not out there. She's not, if you see a picture of her, she's not like, and this is the crazy thing. This is for all the fellas out there. You want to start, and I'm not saying this is total wife material. I'm just saying this is a green flag. If you have a bunch of women in the picture, you'd be like, hey, let me take you guys' picture. And the girl turns around and shows her butt and look back, she ain't the one. That's the process of elimination. Let me say that.
Yeah. I did not know that.
Yes, they've been together it's been about a year now.
Good for her. I ain't gonna lie. I thought her and Fabulous make it back, even though I know there was some trouble. But they were together for so long. I thought they might have got back together. Well, before we get into today's question of the day, this has been fun. We're just hanging. We're just cooling on a Friday night. Just cooling. I thought we should look at the in case y'all want to see the white Rolls Royce Ghost. If we want to see y'all, I think we should look at it. Let's take a gander and let's talk about because I believe in supporting Black businesses. So let's look at Mr. Darius's Black business. Thank you. Woo.
Ooh,
Okay. Hey, ladies, what are you gonna do with that? What are y'all gonna do with it? That was the piece de resistance. The glasses, the walk, the girl opened. I wish but yeah. Okay. Y'all let us know what y'all think. What y'all think? What do y'all think? It does seem like if you pay enough money, you could get Darius, right? With the car.
I'm pretty sure you can. Pretty sure. Pretty sure.
Yeah, those. I mean, that's all. I would assume no laughing matter. If you're in Detroit and you're going to your prom, which I don't understand why parents spend so much money on proms for kids. That's crazy to me. But
it's our generation that have you seen?
I was not with it.
Lou Young, look him up.
I know. Yeah.
Has a hilarious skit, which is based on real stuff, where the kid comes out and he's the uncle or the father, I'm not sure, and the kids are coming out, fanning out money, making it rain, doing all this, and we're losing. Like, it's such a disconnect on what it's supposed to be in the celebration, and these kids coming out. It's like Easter. I remember Easter was a time when we went to church. Then it transformed in the crack era. We kind of like slacked off the church, but now we're coming outside in sweatsuits, Fila, Sergio Tattini, all these things. Now the kids don't even dress up for Easter no more. It's like we're losing the values, or at least the wholesomeness of what it's supposed to be of these things, and we turned it into a fashion, a spectacle of finance and just over the top excess. I don't know. We lost.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that it seems like we have, especially with, do you think this is outside of our community? I know there's going to be some people in the chat that don't like that, but I just don't feel like other cultures are as materialistic as we are. It feels like we do a lot with the Gucci, the Louis, the Maybach, it just feels.
You know what this feels like? We're like we got our kids emulating the club and the nightlife.
Yeah.
Opposed to a gala, a ball. Like that's I thought that's what that was. Now we done turned it into, we done turned it into Magic City. We done turned it into, all these, the 112, all these popular, and we lost our way.
Yeah, I agree. I don't like it. I personally was not with that when my kids went to prom. But if you are into that and your kids are going to prom and you want to, if you're, like I said, I could see people doing that in Detroit. I could definitely see people.
I get it. We don't do limos no more. I get that. But at the same time, it's like, I'm talking about, like, I've seen names on the back of tuxedos. I've seen girls with one leg up, one leg, just all kind of like, we got real creative in a bad way with these custom outfits.
Yeah.
It became stripperish to me. They wear club outfits to school, to college.
Everything.
HBCUs, some of them.
Everything. It's like, I went to, when you go to a restaurant, STK used to be like a upscale restaurant. You go to STK on Peachtree.
Niggerish.
I was like, what are these fuzzy slippers and these bodycon dresses? Everybody has on a dress that has like the midriff out, is super tight. They're not wearing undergarments. And they also have them paired with fuzzy slippers.
So that's the extreme to it. Now the other end. I went to the gas station today.
Mm-hmm.
why this girl in there with pajamas on getting wraps for weed?
Oh.
And I'm standing in front of her, and we showed up at the same time, but I was being the gentleman and let her go first, give it to her. And she's in there, and I'm looking at this pajama outfit with the butt, like, what are we doing? We're stepping out the house, and it's just like I don't know how to bring it back.
I don't know if we can bring it back. I don't know, because I think we are just, it's a lot of inappropriate behavior. When I go to the airport, I know that people didn't like Monique's comments about the bonnets, but
shit, I liked
it. She was right about that. Like, I mean, why are you standing in line for Delta with a bonnet on outside the house in the airport? That's just
I'm
weird.
embarrassed, and you know what their justification is, right?
What is?
Guys got their do-rags on. This is the justification.
Okay.
And I halfway get that. I halfway understand that. Because it is essentially for the same, we have those on for the same reason. Right?
It's at night.
Sort of, kind of.
Right. Okay. At night.
Right.
At night.
Sort of, kind of, for the same reason.
Right.
So I kind of understand that argument to a certain degree. Okay. But at the same time, it's just like the girl today had it, and you can see her hair at the bottom. It just looked like she literally just woke up. What was it? It was about 12:30.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in there getting gas and getting some other stuff. And I'm like, yo, is she at work? So she got kids at home. I'm building the story in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not a positive story. And it might not be. And then she gets in the car, but I'm like, you're going to smoke weed somewhere. You're not dressed.
Obviously.
You didn't leave the house at least halfway decent.
Well, I'm sorry for not looking at the camera. I just been trying to pull something up for this question that I have for you guys today.
We gotta get it together, y'all. Come on,
we do. I wish.
And I'm with you. You can say the guys need to pull their pants up. Trust me, I never had to say that to my son. I would, but I never had to do that. Yeah. My nephews, I tell them all the time. My nephews and my son, I am proud of them because if I see it, because I'm gonna check it.
Yeah, I'm
going to check it. I don't want to see that as a man. I'm in front of you and you getting your wraps for your weed and you got your pants hanging down. Like, what? And then I'm always curious when I see women, young women, obviously, that give them play. And I'm like, you messing with that? That's cool to you?
I think a lot of women haven't seen what a proper example of what a real man is supposed to be. Because if you didn't see that growing up,
maybe that's our fault. Maybe that, and I'll take some. Okay, I'll take some
accountability for that.
I'll take some accountability for that and say, not in my household, but in general,
right? And
say, you know what? Maybe my generation should have did a better job at checking that at the door.
I agree. I mean, I think you have to say that, because if you don't see it, if you have a father in the home, he may not be able to stop certain things, but he can damn sure be like, let you know
his pants hanging down. That'd be the real kicker.
Well, if his pants are down, then to hell.
Because I seen that in the prom picture when I seen the little boy stepping outside, going on the steps to show the whole neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
And then I look at the father and mother off to the side. I'm like, him and the son look the same.
Yikes. That is a problem. And that probably is one of the reasons that we see some of the stuff that we do. But let's get into tonight's question. I got a question. This is going to be an uncomfortable one, but that's what we're here for. We talked a little bit on Wednesday about the Erica Campbell and her husband situation. Right. Now, before I do that, I want to say, because I want to make sure that we always give the good with the bad, right? We don't ever just give the good. I mean, just give the bad. So I do want to name, there are numerous Black couples that have been married for numerous years. LL Cool J and his wife Simone have been married for over 31 years. Holly Robinson and Rodney Peete have been married for over 35 years. Magic Johnson and Cookie, I don't know if y'all want to take that, but they have been married for 35 years.
We taking that one.
Okay. Vanessa and Anthony. Who's that?
Vanessa who?
I don't know who Vanessa and Anthony are. 38 years. Samuel Jackson and LaTanya, his wife. Of course, you guys, Angela Bassett and Courtney B. Vance, been married 30 years.
Did you get Jadakiss? I sent you that today.
I did. Jadakiss and his wife, have been married and have been quiet but doing their thing over 30 years.
Got a son that graduated from Clark a couple years ago that went to school went to Clark with Jeezy's son. Let me be real clear. They were roommates and got a set of twins. So shout out to Jadakiss.
Yeah, shout out to Jadakiss. He's a cool dude. He's a real dude. I said Debbie Allen and her husband been married 42 years. Morris Chestnut and his wife married 30-something years. D.L. Hughley and his wife 40 years.
Method Man and his wife.
Method Man and his wife. And also of course Denzel and Pauletta 43 years. Bill Cosby, Omar Epps and his wife. Yeah, like there's a lot of we just aren't focused on that. So before we get into this conversation, I just wanted to say that.
Thank you.
Now we're gonna get into the other side of it. And ironically, Erica Campbell and Warren Campbell have been married over 2 decades. They went through infidelity as well, but Erica came out with a video. She just got a wedding dress. They're renewing their vows. So their marriage, they had the same situation with infidelity, but they were able to move past it. I pray they are able to work on it. Like I said Wednesday, I have interviewed them, and I do believe there's real love there. So I just want to say that. Now, that being said, we're gonna move on to this here. This is Teddy and Tina Campbell. Just a photo for a reference, right? They're divorcing after 25 long, arduous, miserable, horrible years of marriage. Now, if you guys are watching Wednesday, I talked about how I believe women can become very hateful and angry because of their spouse cheating on them. So I saw a think piece on Facebook, and so that's why I wanted to bring this to the chat. Like I said, this could cause people to be a little bit emotional, but it's all good. So the question for this is, does marrying someone that is less attractive guarantee cheating? So what this think piece suggested is that because initially Teddy married Tina, but this guy was written from a male's perspective. He said that most men would look at Tina and would look at Teddy and feel like out of that couple, he could have done, he probably wasn't as attracted to her as he would have been to another woman. He said that this man is someone that women consider attractive, and she was not necessarily that. He said that because he settled for somebody that he was not necessarily attracted to, that was one of the reasons why, or probably the main reason why, there was cheating throughout. He cheated with numerous people. He cheated with people that were close, supposedly one lady that worked for the sisters. He cheated repeatedly, and allegedly the cheating never stopped. Even after they went to counseling, they attempted to fix things. They did an interview that was quoted in this piece where she just said that it made her a very angry woman. She did acknowledge that it made her very angry, that she had destroyed like cars, like she's taken out her anger. And we saw some of that in the reality show. If you ever watched the reality show, she showed her behind. But I think people understood most wives that get cheated on have an emotional response. But I want to ask the question. I'm going to start with Mo. Do you think that if somebody if they settle for whatever reason, with somebody that they are not attracted to, do you think that that is a reason that they can end up unable to be faithful?
1000%. Yep.
Okay, so with that saying, my next question would be, why do that?
Because they're good to you. So you have this thing that's pulling you. It's like they're good to me over here, and people will tell you that she's a good woman. Better hold on to that. Now a lot of women would do that.
Yeah.
But and you feel that. But there's this other side to you, but I'm not drawn to her. And then if you don't do it, you feel like I'm missing out on a good thing. And you get pulled, and I'm not making an excuse like saying you should because of that reason. I'm just telling you the dilemma that's going on with that person.
Yeah.
And then people, well, looks ain't everything. Don't go for looks. And then you stuck. And it's like, well, don't go for looks, but I get with her, but I'm not really, I can get there, but I'm not really automatically like drawn there.
But isn't that, I mean,
it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah. I guess I just see it as that is that person's issue. Like it's not her issue if he settled for her. Also, I think that for her to be that angry, like, I don't know if that, I've never been in a situation that recovered from, I've never been in a relationship where you stayed after there was infidelity, right?
Right.
But if there was, I wonder if it's possible to, because when you're angry, that's not a good place for a relationship to actually go forward. So if she was that angry, she said she was bitter, she was angry. She did acknowledge that it made her be angry and probably, towards other people because of what she was going through. So I wonder if there was even an opportunity for them to reconcile. I don't think he wanted to, but I think even if he did, if she was constantly angry, it would not have worked.
But here's the thing. Every time you get to that, as a man, you would get to that space, and then you either let her know or you feel it, and then you be like, nah, that's wrong. And then you really prolong the inevitable. You're going to wind up, you see what I'm saying? You keep doing it. And people are like, well, how come you didn't say nothing then? And then you think about it, your conscience will draw you back. You might have got caught cheating. And you'd be like, but I know this is the right thing to do. I hurt her. I'm sorry. But then you keep going back to the same thing to the point that you start realizing, usually this is the biggest one. And I'm just being frank. You start to realize there's more days behind you than in front of you.
That's true.
And then if I keep on doing this, what am I going to end up with? So I might as well just go ahead and do it and start to move forward with the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you wasted all this time from the first time you knew to, let's say it's 10 years, and you've been playing this game really with yourself. Because you knew. And that's the part that sucks for anyone. But in this particular situation, that's the part that sucks for her.
Do you think there's any world, just from your perspective, your opinion, and you guys, keep letting us.
And it's just my opinion. It ain't law.
Yeah. This is just opinions. We all have an opinion. I'm just wondering, is there any world that you could have seen him being attracted to her initially? Because I just have a hard time.
No, 1000%. Or the idea of her. Because we fall in love with the idea before we fall in love with the reality. And sometimes they do sync up. But that's what makes people special, is that they sync up. But the reality is, a lot of times it don't. Our idea is far past our reality, and it's unbelievable.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when it syncs up, that's the beauty of it.
This guy was saying that he just did not believe that he was ever attracted to her. He said that he felt like when you compare the two. Now I don't even know if I could tell that story, but I do know there's another situation with another famous sister duo where there was a guy that said that he was attracted to the other sister, even though he married another one. Right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. But this guy was saying that compared to Erica, she was the less attractive sister, and he was not going to be happy with her. But that just feels like that's a him problem.
No, it's 1,000%. And I don't want any of the ladies or even gentlemen to get it confused. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. It is a him problem, but it hurts her. So everybody focuses on her, in which they should. But at the end of the day, it is a him problem. Yeah. And do I think that? Yeah, I even know twins.
Yeah.
And I know, I was with the wrong twin because they do move different.
Yeah.
So that is fair, yeah.
So I guess I will also say this. I think that sometimes in the church, and this is why I think it's really important. I believe, I consider myself a Christian. I believe in going to church. I believe in asking God to order your steps. But I don't believe in being with someone just because they are a Christian and nothing else, right?
Right.
I don't believe in that because I think that you see a lot of people that get together because they are both in the church and the church told them that's what they were supposed to do. I have a friend that had that happen. He told me that he was in the church and he was believing that he wanted to do the right thing. He wanted to, to live right. He got with this woman. Well, he said he didn't like her. She kept reaching out to him, and people in the church were saying, this is a good wife for you. She likes you. And they convinced him. And he just went ahead and did it. He said he never really was attracted to her, but because he wants to do the right thing, he got with her. Then when things went badly, right? Then when things went badly, he said he realized that he never really was into her, and she switched up once she got him. Once they got together, then her real, she was no longer.
That's how I got married.
The
people
church
from the church pressured me, make her a good woman, do this, do that, and they kept saying, I'm telling you that I believe that because I experienced that.
I've seen that happen a lot where people will, especially if they're honoring not being intimate before, then you kind of just feel like your hormones is raging and you want to do it. And then you're just like, whoever's around, that it seems like a good idea. Let's get this party started. And then they end up very, very unhappy. That's why I think a lot of church marriages, people in the church, they end up very, very unhappy later because they got with somebody that they felt like it was supposed to be because of the church. And then when you get home, the church is not there.
I want to be real careful when I say this. And I think they mean well. Let me just say that.
Yeah.
But, you got to really focus before you even bring it to them. Before you bring it to anybody, even social media, I hear some people say, make sure that thing is solid, man.
Yeah.
Because people going to pick it apart. And then in the church aspect, some people going to put things together that ain't even together yet.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You could be two good people. Don't mean y'all supposed to be
together. In this situation, I would say I don't necessarily agree that marrying someone less attractive guarantees cheating, because I feel like, for me, once you marry a person, the focus is not necessarily on how they look. I think that's why I said I wonder if her being that angry, because there was in this post, there were a lot of people that chimed in with experiences having dealt with both sisters, and saying that they felt like Tina was rude, or they didn't enjoy their experience with her. Now, I believe that a lot of that probably is because of the hell she was living in. If home is miserable,
it could be.
It's
That's
rough
right.
to be a nice person. Now, should you be a nice person? Yes. But it's really rough to do that when you're miserable at home, and specifically like that, you're being betrayed. Betrayal
That's
is a
fair.
horrible thing to deal with.
That is
So
fair.
I would like to say, hopefully she can have a whole new, she could get healthy and fall in love with herself in a way that would make her a nicer person, that would probably take the emphasis off. See, when you're in a relationship, if a person's looks are going to fade, so they may change in how they look, but if they treat you well and you all have a great connection, that's what's most important.
But can I say something? Even with the look thing, and that's why I was telling you, if I got with a woman and she became, in my eyes, she will always be the person that I fell in love with.
How do you know that, though? You've never.
No, because I've seen that in women I liked. I can still see through that thing. And
you
this
do
is something about, yeah. Not all of them.
I can think of one.
Yeah, but I can still see, like,
yeah, you see when you fell in love. Yeah, I get it. And I think that is really how marriage is. They may not look the same to you, but especially if they're treating you good. Like Gumboss sent me something, because we laugh about the fact that he goes to sleep really, and he works hard, so he's tired. But he sent me this thing to show that men sleep better when they're with a woman that they love. They like that the whole comforting thing, and he definitely is constantly like his love language is physical touch, so that's a big thing. So I don't think that has anything to do with how the person looks. It may have something to do with how that person.
No, but it's the initial thing, and then you don't really see the changes as much as you think you do. It's just like working out. Other people will notice a distance, a change before you do.
Yeah.
So that's all. But to you, that person, man, it's real. Trust me.
Yeah. No, so I think that marrying someone that is less attractive does not guarantee cheating, but treating somebody, even if you're not able to get over the cheating, if the cheating makes you an angry, miserable person, then you may not be able to forgive, and you may need to get out of it.
There it is.
As sad as I mean, I remember, a lot of times when you're in a cheating situation, just because a person cheats on you, you still be in love with them. So I understand her not wanting to give up on her marriage. Some of that does not have anything to do with love. Some of that is just because I don't want to admit that I failed. I don't want to, I've been in a church. I don't want to have a divorce. Some of that is not.
I can fix it.
Yeah, it's not rooted in something genuine. It's rooted in, I don't want to be the one that the sister that got a divorce. Like all of that is also probably in there. But I think that it's hard to heal in a situation with the person that hurt you. It's really hard to heal with the shooter next to you. That person has to really understand that they have to overcompensate for what they did, and they have to help you while you're taking it out on them. Like, it's a lot that goes into that. And I don't think a lot of people are built for it. So I actually agree now with the guys that say, hey, if I get caught cheating, just leave me.
That's what I'd be like. I'd be like, it's over. Let's just, because people put it back together. It's amazing when they do it, and God bless them.
But I would say the person that gets cheated on has to be they have to be so much the bigger person, because they have to be able to let go of the anger and the hurt, because basically hurt festers and turns into anger and then later bitterness.
And that's why I give women credit when they have these conversations and be like, well, could you forgive someone that cheated on you? And women like, more women than any men will sit there and be like, well, But dudes,
Yeah, men can't.
you know.
I don't think women, but see, women don't do it as well either, because a lot of times a woman wants the emotional right now. She don't want to deal with that pain, but she never forgets. She holds it in. It changes who she is. It breaks a part of her that she'll never get back. It ain't good. Betrayal is just not good
At all. You're right.
it's not good. But I just, so I would say, I want, if you guys are watching this on the replay, let us know what you think. Do you feel like that played a part in this divorce? I think that there's something wrong with him, because I think that for me, if it was just that he wasn't attracted to her, then he might have had one person he was cheating with. But the fact that it was multiple, numerous for years and years, that means there's something wrong with him. Now, there were allegations allegedly of it being same sex cheating. That has been a very loud rumor. I don't know if that's true or not, but if it's multiple like that, it would make me feel like maybe there's something else to that. Hello, sir. Why were you stuck? Like you were just like, yeah.
I didn't know that.
I didn't want to say that Wednesday, but I just want, I'm just like that. That has been a rumor.
That's what you were alluding to.
That's what I was. I didn't want to go there, but I mean, but since I, decided to just talk about the whole thing, that's another thing. If that's part of the rumor, that could also make you a very angry wife. That's a wild situation.
Ooh.
But I also think in the church, often, and shouts out again to Daphne Norman that came on with us Monday.
Shout out to Defani. She came.
I was calling that woman by the wrong name, and she let me, and then she checked me, and I was like,
"Oh, that was funny."
Her name was spelled like that. I got one of my best girlfriends is named Tiffany, so I just thought it was Tiffany, but no, it was Daphne. But shouts out to Daphne, because I think
shout out to her.
I think that the church, there are some issues that need to be talked about that we don't always talk about. And I think
we don't.
People hiding their sexuality is a problem. And you cannot hide it by just getting married. That never works.
Especially in this day and age. It's like,
well, this was back in the day. He got
so embraced. Why hide it?
Well, maybe you're doing it because you feel like, church, the Bible does say certain things about it. So maybe you feel like I got to just push it down or hide it, or I don't know.
I think you're greedy. I don't know what it is, but
you said greedy?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, you want to be accepted by everybody. So you play both sides of the fence. But when you play both sides of the fence, what I've always was told, eventually that fence will fall on you.
That is very true.
Like, and we're in this society right now where you're embraced, and no one wants to. You'll be it's the other way around. You'll be ridiculed for bashing said people. So just come on out of that place, man.
Come on out of that club.
And show them who you are.
Yeah.
Live it loud.
Yeah, and what you do not need to do, and if you don't want to share with everybody, I think that's also a personal thing. But what you should never do is try to hide who you are or lie to yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna laugh a little bit, but that's about it. It'll be over with.
I'm not even gonna laugh, but I mean, once you get a woman, a wife, that's gotta be a painful, horrible place. Now I'm saying this, I had an uncle that was married, and he came out gay at 51 after being married for 20 years. Didn't go well. But that was not a happy marriage. And he was not a happy person.
But look at him now. He's fancy and free.
He is fancy. He is the term is footloose and fancy free.
He's a little too fancy and free sometimes, but he's still a good person. And that's what people need to see. Even myself, like I had to be around because I was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it ain't no harm, man. Like you ain't gonna die to be around certain people and the energy. And some of them are actually cool and kind. So I would just say to anybody, man, like it's not tripping.
He is, So he came and stayed with us, right? And my uncle is 68 now. And so he brought his 31-year-old boyfriend with him to stay with us.
Yes, he did.
And Gun Boss is not, because even before my uncle came out, my uncle is very, very wealthy. He's very much, he's just not, he and Gun Boss are just not the same type of guy, even before he was out. So he is very metrosexual. He may have more in common with you.
Now, see, that's how you're going to spread rumors. See, right there.
I'm just kidding. But he likes a good facial. He's a good, he's very into his skincare and that kind of thing. I'm just teasing. But so he comes out, he takes a shower, and he comes out with the towel wrapped around him.
It's already bad.
With just a towel. And Gun Boss was like, "You're gonna get your uncle." You get your uncle. I'm not gonna have this. I said, I got it. So we get ready to go to a concert, right? I took him to see Evelyn Champagne King, and you came with us. Did you meet us that night?
No, I ain't come with y'all. You told me about it though. This was at Stockbridge.
Yeah, it was a Stockbridge. So I took him to see, and my other uncle and my cousins. We all went together. I got us tickets, and we're getting ready to go, and Gun Boss is, we were just his hair was just growing out, and I put it up, and he was like, "Oh, you clean up really nice." And I was like, before I could turn around, Adrian was like red and furious, and I was like, "Please stop."
I ain't gonna lie. If you said that to me, I would have thrown him out like Jazzy Jeff and the French Prince.
He was so mad. He was so mad. Then he met my other friend, and you know him, JR. So we were at an event, and JR, the cool thing is my uncle is so comfortable in his skin that he messes with them on purpose, right? And it's hilarious. So JR was just, I said, "This is my uncle," and he was like, "Hi, how you doing?" And then he was like, "Hey," he was like, "How are you?" And so JR's looking, he's like, "Okay," he's very happy and very social. So in his, he said, he asked something, and JR said, "No, that's not me. I'm cool. But you being like, you doing you do you, sir." And then JR had his cologne in his bag, and I guess he saw it. He said, "Well, you're talking about me, but who has the naked man in their bag?" And he was like, "What?" He was like, "You got a naked man in your bag?" He was like, "What are you talking about?" And he was like, "Your cologne." He was like, "Don't tell me you didn't know that was a naked man." And JR was like, "Get your uncle, Christal.
I'm not even gonna comment on that story.
But do you know what cologne I'm talking about? That has it's like a silhouette of a man's body. It's like a very popular.
No, I do not. No.
I bet it's in your. I bet you do.
I would like to hear it.
Hold on, I'm gonna find it because it's very popular. I've bought it for someone before. It's just a silhouette of a man's chest.
Why would I have a silhouette of a man's chest in my cologne collection? JR have it. It might be a little bit more understandable. Why would I have it?
Leave JR alone, because if he sees this, he's gonna be so mad. I don't have it. I don't have. My phone is dead.
Somebody in the chat.
Somebody in the chat knows what that cologne is, because it's very popular. Because, like I said, I know I have bought it before. Hold on, I'm gonna put it in here. Hold on.
That ain't me. That ain't me.
But I'm saying you know what it is because it's popular. Yeah, it's Jean Paul Gaultier. Duh.
I don't have that. See?
Are you sure?
I'm positive. I know which one it is. It's the green bottle. I know. I don't have it.
Yeah,
I know what it is.
it is. And I bought it for
and maybe that's the reason why I never got it.
Would that stop you from picking it up?
Nah.
See?
But something did, because I bought every other clone around it but that one.
That's what I thought. I was like, I know you have this.
No, I don't. But that's the thing. I bought every other clone around it but that.
But that
was a reason. I don't know. I wasn't drawn to it.
I think I bought Gun Boss that. It smells good.
And I smelled it before. It does. I just was never motivated to put a naked man's body cast on my cologne collection.
But the fact that my uncle called him out at this event was hilarious. He was like, you say that you're not like this, but you have a naked man in your bag. And he was like, what? He's like,
I'm going to leave that alone.
In your bag.
Shout out to JR, though.
Shouts out to JR. All right, you guys, it is time for story time.
Thank you. I was wondering if we was going to get to it.
Yeah, it is story time. It is.
You got to refresh the people, bring them up.
Story time. Okay, let's refresh. Story time. Now,
let's get it.
We started this on Wednesday. So, young lady, she is dating, right? She is dating online. She's entertaining several guys. There is one guy that asked her out. She goes out with him, but she's not really attracted to him. He's very formal, not very smooth in his conversation, very matter of fact. But she ends up going out with him. When she goes out with him, she's even less attracted to him. He has a bit of a pot belly. He's just not in his best physical shape, but he is interested in her. She's not necessarily interested in him. So she ends up stopping the communication. He's reaching out. She kind of slows it down. He asked her to go out again. She doesn't respond. Come to find out, he let her, reaches out and lets her know that he moved. He ended up moving out of the country. 4 or 5 years go by. Actually, 5 years go by, right? Now, she, at the time, she was more interested in another fella. She's had 2 or 3 boyfriends since then. We don't know what he's had. We just know that she's continued to date, has had a serious relationship. At the time that she was talking to him, she was actually interested in the guy she ended up getting into a relationship with. That didn't work. Years pass. She decides to go into working for like a PAC organization that has political affiliations, right? This organization.
Did we ever remember the name of the actual title?
I didn't, because I thought it was like a lobbyist, but it's not. It's like working for a PAC. This guy works for a political PAC. And that's what she wants to do. So she does some research in her area, and she does not know. Initially, she does not know that this is the same guy. She sees this, there's an organization that's near her, and she decides to reach out to them. She looks it up on LinkedIn. She decides to reach out to them, right? She ends up getting an email back from this man saying, hey, I'd love to sit down and talk to you, like to learn more about, what you could potentially bring this organization. And she recognizes the name. And she's like, oh my God, I think I know this person. She can't think of it right away. So she ends up going back to her dating profile. She ends up seeing this guy she actually went on a date with that she kind of blew off, but there was conversation. It didn't seem to end badly, but he asked her to come in for like an interview or introductory conversation that Monday morning after she reaches out. And so she plans to go. Now that's where we stopped on Wednesday, because wanted to know, number one, is he going to recognize her? Right. Number two, is he going to feel some kind of way because she kind of ghosted him? Or number three, is he going to hold that against her now that she needs something from him? Right. So that's where we are. So I'm just asking you, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think that he remembers her? Do you think that he feels some kind of way? Do you think that it's going to be awkward? What do you think is going to happen?
I think he remembers her and he still does business.
Why do you say that?
Just because Men can separate the two. This might help him get forward if she's good at her job or she can pick it up. I think he can separate the two. Enough time has passed. I don't think he's going to hurt. And matter of fact, he might be more impressive and feel like I could. If he decides to take another shot, I'm in a position she can see who I am and that kind of thing. So I believe he's not going to be petty. He's going to handle business, and why not? That's what I believe.
Okay, y'all let me know what you think is going to happen. I know people were saying.
What y'all think, y'all?
I know people were saying that most people felt like he was definitely going to remember.
Oh yeah.
Even though she didn't remember him, because I guess the name that she initially reached out to was different than the name that came back on the email, right?
Right.
All right. So drum roll. All right. So she goes to the interview that Monday morning, and the first thing he says is that, we went out before, don't you? And she's like, yes. Literally the first thing he says. But actually you were right. He says that. She says yes, she remembered after she saw his name. But he immediately pivots and starts talking about the opportunity. He immediately pivots. Now, she realizes that she still is not attracted to him that much physically. However, he is extremely successful, extremely successful. And so she is interesting because she has a moment of reflection. And that's where I think that we as women can benefit from this. The man that she kicked to the curb years ago because she was not interested in him because he had a belly, maybe he wasn't the best physical looking. Actually, when she went back and read his text, she did not even take into consideration that he was genuinely attempting to pursue her and to court her, right? Because a lot of times we as women, we say, nobody wants us. I can't find a good man. And here is a good man in your inbox attempting to really court you and pursue you. And you just don't see it that way. So, because she said she didn't even remember him and didn't give him any attention because of this other guy she was so focused on. Well, the other guy, it turned out not to be a good thing. So maybe she should have went out with him, even if it was just to be a friend with him, but she just totally kind of blew it off. So he starts talking about business. Turns out he does end up hiring her to come work with him. But he has moved on and he is now married and there's no potential of him being.
Now I'm just gonna make you suffer. I'm gonna make you watch my lifestyle with my other chick and show you every day what could have been yours.
But the crazy thing about it, I do think that working with him is going to be difficult because
who?
For her, not for him, because she's like, he's very smart, he's very cultured, he just is. And the thing is, she didn't see any of this early on because she was focused on somebody else.
That part.
So it is just a lesson to us women to just, I think men do a better job of being able to see multiple women and not be so focused on one. For us, usually if we're dating 3 guys, we really aren't dating 3 guys. We're really focused on one and kind of, giving the other 2 our behinds to kiss. And that's not good because she was not able to really see this was a great option.
Can I tell you? Because it doesn't cost you money. If it costs you money, you're gonna figure out the one. When it's all free, you're just taking it all in. I'm just telling you.
Why does it always come back to this?
I'm just keeping it real. Think about it.
I don't know if it's that. I think for women,
because you're investing.
But no, I'm telling you, I think women as our makeup is designed more to really get excited. And this is how I can prove that I'm right. just I'm gonna give you some logic because I realize that y'all need logic.
Okay.
I can tell you this is true because often you don't even really like the one that's spending the most money on you. I've had a situation where the one that was spending the most money, that's where you would think if it really was all about the money, right? And who's investing, then you would automatically like the guy that was spending the most. In her situation, this guy is a multimillionaire. Now, because he might have been that then. She just didn't pay attention because she's realizing that he was very, very well, he just wasn't braggadocious about it. But a lot of time, I think if it really was only that, then women would automatically be drawn to the man that was offering them the most. But that's not always how it happens. Sometimes the woman is actually really interested and really taken with the man that doesn't. And then her friends are like, girl, you should be with the one that, but you can't make the heart wants what it wants. The heart wants what it wants. So, but I do think it's important for us. What's crazy to me about this story is that she didn't even realize all the good things about this guy because 5 years before she was so not in a healthy place. She was just caught up with one person, not really looking at it. And then you go back and realize, oh man, I was creating a narrative that was not true because I'm so frustrated because I can't get this one that I want to do what I want. I just say nobody's doing right. They're not doing right. And really your picker is off. Our pickers be off. So I think that is the lesson out of this. And I was trying to think, did I have any like that were like good? But I don't think so. But I do think that, now I don't know, men may do the same thing. It just seems, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So maybe that's a lesson to all of us.
1000% to everyone.
Pay attention and don't be so caught up in something that's not good for you that you could miss out on something that could be great for you. Y'all hear that? I said, don't be caught up mad about something that is not good for you, missing out on something that could be great for you.
That part.
I'm just saying. So that I think it was a good story though, because I was concerned when she was telling me that she was going to the date. Well, not the date, the interview. I was thinking that he was going to be petty and use that against her. But because she wasn't rude to him, she did kind of.
I think a woman would do that.
A woman may do that. Now, I would say this, and I'll check back in on this story later. But I wonder this, with him being married, I hope he is a good married man and is not going to try to hit on her. Now that, he may be more in a position of power.
No, it might cross his mind, or just I'm putting my lifestyle on display so you can see how I'm living. And I know you probably regret it, but I think men do a good. No, that's not true. I was about to say men doing a good job for separating the two, but depending on how much he liked her and how much he's removed from the situation.
Well, 5 years is a long time. And you'd have been out the country and then came back with a new wife. And I don't know if there's children, but
if it's that new wife that you like, the Erica Campbell situation, not the Erica, her sister.
Not if you
are you really attracted to her like you were this woman?
Yeah.
Are you still just saying? I'm just saying.
Do you guys think does anyone listening? Do you guys think that you have one that got away? Do you feel like you have one that got away, Mo?
That I actually had? You have to have had them that got away. No.
Okay.
Well, it is a person I was like, I should have like looked into that for real.
Yeah.
But they don't even live here no more. It's only one person I'd be like, yeah, I probably should have been more serious and kind of really looked into that instead of just playing and not really caring.
Are you talking about the girl across the street?
Yeah. Yeah.
She was sweet. She reminded me of Mercedes, my friend Mercedes.
Right. She was a sweet girl, but she had a tragic incident that happened to her, and she moved and she changed her life. But I really see how she carries herself, and she's respectable, and she really dug me. But I was seeing that other lady and I was doing this. I wasn't even at headspace. I don't even think I was even working at the time. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
But girl, someone I actually was in a relationship with, no.
Well, no, they weren't in a relationship. I mean, they were dating. It's someone that she passed over that she may regret passing over at this point. Because he's like a multimillionaire and is very, very well connected. And I mean, maybe he can help her with her career.
But a lot of times who they are is based on who they are now, not who they are then.
But she said when she looked at his text messages and she remembered the conversation when they went out, he was very business driven. Usually, like if you're a multimillionaire, 5 years, you were on that track. You were on that track.
No, 1,000%.
Yeah, that's not something that just fell into your lap. You know, that's intentional. So that is our story for the weekend. I think that was a good one because I think it shows us a message. Like yeah, and
he could have been on some petty stuff.
He could have, especially because she left him on red. And I also think like those dating apps, like.
See, there's future millionaires on these apps, ladies. I'm just putting it out.
Well, you don't know where a person's going to end up. Like, you don't know where.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's why they would say, I'm not dating potential. Okay.
Yeah.
At one point, they had to have potential.
They did. But I mean, he was already to be on their way. But I'm just saying, like, you don't. The one reason that you kind of have to handle yourself with grace is because you could end up in a work situation. Like, even if she wasn't attracted to him at all, this person has the potential to put you in a great position for your career. You just never know where somebody may end up, later. So you just gotta be careful. You gotta be.
But some people seem to think wherever they know people, that's how they're going to be forever. But there are telltale signs where you could tell somebody is going to. I tell people there are signs that you can look for. Be like, yo, this person's going to do something.
Or you know what? Let me ask you this, because I was thinking this the other day. I will share with you guys a personal story before we leave. My godmother was somebody that was very, very driven, very ambitious, and I don't think she ever really reached her goals, but she was always in pursuit of something bigger, right? And something more. And I wondered the other day, I was like, because all of us have goals and all of us have things that we want to achieve. And I wonder if I don't get to where I want to be, because I'm definitely not there, right? I am ridiculously not there. And it's frustrating, right? So I wonder if I left this planet before I was able to reach where I would like to be, is that still a life well lived?
I was always told, if you don't get to exactly where you want to be, you're always going to be better than you were. So that's how it is. Because once you achieve that, then especially the real people, they're going to want to do something else. That's what keeps them motivated living. They're always going after something. You know what I mean? So it's like you're always going to be further than you were, better than you were. So look at it from that aspect. Go for it.
It could be so frustrating because, we want this channel to grow. I am working on this movie with horses that's my ultimate goal, is to bring these 3 movies that I've written to life. And it just, sometimes you can just feel like, man, the years are going by and I'm not closer to where I really want to be, and then you wonder, like, but I wonder, like, is that, is the journey, because I've always heard, like, in pursuits of things, it's the journey that is the lesson. It's the journey that is the gift, so is that, I mean, we whenever I have considered not doing this, I will look at the page and see a comment from one of you guys saying, hey, like even last Friday when we didn't make it, hey, we were waiting for you. I took off work. Joda was like, I was looking for, I got off early so I could be here. Like that kind of stuff pushes us forward. And it makes me realize like I cannot stop, even if I'm not necessarily getting the numbers that I would love to have. And when they go down, when certain Ready to Love ain't on, and then the numbers go down, that's just real. Like it can be frustrating. But I think that keep showing up, and what you get from it, y'all know I have done this show in some crazy places. I think I was at a horse. I was at like a horse trail ride one time. We've had some times. We've had some times, but I feel like, if the Lord took me tomorrow, this has been an amazing journey, and I get to do it with one of my best friends. And
can I say this?
Yeah.
And I won't get too much into detail, but there was a dark moment for you.
Mm-hmm.
And we were sitting, having a conversation on an air mattress and just talking. I was standing up, you were sitting down. I remember it like yesterday. And I told you, you're going to look back and see how far, and it happened.
Yeah.
And I see you go from this place to this place, getting better and better, and thinking at one, but at that time you were thinking it was older. How can I? And you did it. So always keep that in mind, like just these steps, and every now and then you look back and you're like, wow, I did that, and you'll be shocked. You know what I'm saying? So keep going. Just like I said, you'll be in a better place than you were if you didn't do it.
If you didn't do it, that's true. That's a good note to end on for all of us. Whether it's
that's everybody out there with
everybody.
An idea, a dream, a vision, a passion, or whatever it is. Them seeds sometimes take a while to grow. Sometimes we ignore some signs. Sometimes there's detours, but you'll always be in a better place. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you leave with a good heart.
Yeah. I think for me, I got to a point because I had a career that I think a lot of people would look at and think, is everything, is like what a lot of people would wish they would have, being around, access to a lot of things. And what I realized from that, and I had a good time. I took care of my children and provided for them doing that. But it taught me, because I was around a lot of people that had so much, it taught me that the most important thing is really just your own happy, like to do what makes you happy, and to make. Right. And so I can say that I it's crazy because I would envision, like if you said, Christal, when I would think of myself being at the age that I am, because when you're in your 30s, you never think of yourself being, you think of it, but you don't really realize that shit is coming, right? You don't realize that. So I would see myself, I thought about like, what do I want to be when I get older? I would see myself with like natural hair, braids, and just being outside with land and my horses. That's what I would see. I would see waking up, looking outside the window and seeing my horses. And it's crazy because when I got locks last year, a lot of people were like, oh, I can't see you doing that. I'm not, I could never see you getting locks, whatever. And I'm like, it don't matter what you see, because I know the vision of myself that I had. And I really wanted to just get to a really authentic place for me. That may not be for somebody else, but for me, putting on wigs and weaves and stuff, it just didn't feel authentic. And it wasn't me going to where I'm going. So I'll catch glimpses of myself when I'm out with like, 2 weekends ago, I took Zuri to an event where she actually people got a chance to see her that had never been around horses before, take pictures with, and I feel myself becoming more of that woman that I envisioned when I would lay down and go to sleep when I was in my 20s and 30s. And so that feels good. I got some other things to do with her, but
keep going. You wake up and you'll be that, and you'll wait, and then it dawn on you, be like, oh,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, hey man, going. Keep
What do you see?
going.
What did you see for yourself? Because I think like when we met, we were in our. I think I was like I wasn't 30. I was almost 30, and
Right.
you were in your early 30s. And
Right.
what did you see for yourself? I didn't know at the time we were in a working relationship. I didn't know that we would be that good of friends. That we would end
Right.
up, being friends this long. But what did you see for yourself? Because you were in a very different space then.
Yeah, yeah. Just I thought of myself in the entertainment space, but the same thing that I did with drawing is one with the same thing I wind up doing with music. I limited myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like the world is my oyster in entertainment. I don't have to be locked into something.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm a creative spirit.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what I'm meant to do. I'm the most alive when I'm creating.
Mm-hmm.
Blank canvas and create something, have the vision to create something and make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I feel like I'm here to do. And I limited myself to drawing at one point. I limited myself to just music at one point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
So, but and that's it. And I follow that journey. That's what makes me feel the most alive. I do my job, but every day I'm there, the more I know I'm not supposed to be there. And that's my motivation. But at the same time, it pays the bills. I'm comfortable. I got some things. When we initially met, I just got divorced, separated and divorced.
Yeah. And
when we first met, we were actually breaking up in the first week I met you. That's when it was ending.
Yeah, I was married and I thought I was happily married. Oh, I was that. Yeah.
But life changes. It throws you curveballs. You do what you got to do, but you come up and you grow those situations.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We all have it. Look at us now. And everyone out there, man, I encourage you to, if you're happy with your life, so be it. If you're not happy, you can change things.
Yeah.
I promise you, you can change things. And the change with it in prayer and manifestation, it's not something that just pops in there. It comes in opportunity. Yeah. Are you willing to take that opportunity? You want more money and you pray, you manifest, and you do all these things. Sometimes your job might open up and be like, hey, there's overtime. And you have a choice because we are all products of our decisions of whatever we're doing. So I encourage you to get out there, man. And as long as you got a pure heart, that's the key.
Yeah. And if you don't have a pure heart, pray for one. Because I think I've seen people go from being people. I think a lot of times when people are raised on survival, they don't have pure intentions because they never saw that model for them. But I think they can even change. I think this is great because we are investing into our dream. We're going to this event tomorrow. I think we're going to get some great feedback. I can't wait for us to come back and share. We'll get some content for you guys and share that of us, because the last time we went someplace, it was Detroit. And that was quite an adventure. That was quite an adventure. But so we're gonna go to the Black Effect and bring back some information.
There you go.
We'll let y'all know what we see. So and I'm always interested to see the relationship stuff. So we'll definitely
they'll be there. I've seen a couple of those people will be there. Yeah. This would be dope.
It'll be good. All right, well, y'all let us know if you're just watching this on the replay. Let us know what you thought of the story. Let us know what you thought of Tina Campbell's situation. If you agree with the Facebook poster I was talking about, or if you agree with us. What did you think of Darius? Are you looking to get a Rolls Royce Ghost? Would you like to? You can rent one. The information was there. We are supporting Black businesses.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, it's all there. But we love y'all. Have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend, y'all.
Do something that makes you smile.
Right. See Christal Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 12 o'clock. See me. I'll be on we're dropping a new episode. Don't tell me what, because see Boogie is doing that. I don't know what it is, but check out the Maya episode, Fair Flying. And we'll see you guys together on Wednesday.
On Wednesday. We'll be back with another story. It's Mo's turn. Story time. Tune in on Wednesday. We definitely appreciate you guys as always, and we out.
Do you have a dating deal breaker, disaster, or dilemma? Let's talk about it. Welcome to the Dating Diaries.